Are you ready to live vicariously through me? If that's the case, then welcome aboard to our 7-day trip on the Royal Caribbean cruise ship. Following an extensive, questionably long voyage of both air and land travel, we finally arrive at the vibrant port where my floating petri dish of a prison awaits. Witness the splendor of the ship's interior with all its legal proceedings so no one gets sued or hurt. First day of this trip was revolved around exploring every nook and cranny of the ship. With this majestic vessel, the heart of activity is around Deck 5, which is basically the equivalent of a Dark Souls hub. Moving on from Deck 5, so if you add number 1 to that, that becomes Deck 6, you get the enchanting boardwalk, with Deck 8 having a delightful mini park. And by that, I mean not an amusement park, but the one where you walk your dogs. Huamoko, hello! Deck 16 has a bar! And then you can indulge in breathtaking views and even skywalk. If you really... Actually, what's it called? Skyline? That thing where you stand at the edge of like a cliff, but there's a pole and it has a long rope and you go down that rope. But you have a pulley. But skylining? Skylining? I don't know, but you just drop down and try not to go kaput. Besides that, let's talk food. Every single day on the ship was basically a food festival. The buffets were open from 8:30 to 2 p.m. for lunch. There were pizza joints and even cafes open that served complimentary food up until 2 a.m. And they had a classy dining room situation where you could just sit down and have a fancy 3-course meal or more because, oh boy, they really let you order more. My relatives went out on all of these food options that by the 3rd day I was pretty fed up from eating. Every 5 hours, they wanted to eat. I don't know what was wrong with their metabolism, but good God, good gravy. Here I am struggling to eat just like freaking 2 meals, or let alone 1, like what the heck? On the night of the first day, we watched an impressive ice skating show performed by skaters who performed in international competitions. I don't remember their names, but just know that some of them might have had medals. The level of skill and effort required to do so many tricks is mind-boggling. I suppose it's kind of like watching an Italian plumber wearing a red hat jump around, but on ice skates. It was very cool, honestly. The way that they lift each other up, do a 360 no-scope, like wow. Cannot relate to doing that, but I commend people who can. Day 2, we were stuck at sea. Inspired by the ice skating show, although knowing I would not succeed at this, I tried to give ice skating a whirl. Unfortunately, I have no balance. For those who don't know, I don't even know how to ride a bike. Absolutely no coordination. So I just clutched to the railings for the entirety of the time I had. The good news is I didn't fall. The bad news was it did not feel fun and my entire body was sore by the end of it just by trying to keep afloat. Moving on from my amazing ice skating endeavors, the Nyakuza and I went to the casino for some good old gacha rolls. I'm not the one to spend money on these things though. As you guys know, I don't even spend on gacha. So I really just stood there watching everyone gamble things away while I was standing there. I stood there awkwardly while they gambled their savings away. Fire, fire, light the fire! Closing off the 2nd day, there was an amazing, thrilling air of danger as we caught a water area. Man, I don't know how much these people are getting paid. Like, this is some amazing hoo-hee, hoo-ha-ha tricks. Like, my good golly, they climb up a giant ladder and they just hopefully make it to the pool. It's scary, it's terrifying. I hope they get paid an amazing amount. The 3rd day of this week-long voyage, I started feeling pretty guilty about the amount of food I was having, even if it wasn't my choice. So I ended up going to the solarium for a nice dip in the pool, and no kids were allowed in here. But it was pretty awkward because it's just a bunch of adults having martinis and alcohol in their hands, and I'm just like, I kind of just didn't want to be around kids, and I was hoping it'd be a lot more emptier. Basically, all the adults just do is sit around drinking their alcohol, and I'm just there wishing I could have space to swim, but no one is swimming, so I'm there without alcohol just watching everyone. It's pretty awkward. I also managed to incorporate some exercise into my day. Yeah! The ship had a gym. It's pretty empty, which is honestly good for me as an introvert. There was a treadmill. They had a PvP feature. Basically, people who used it before, they have some sort of track record for how long they walked, and now you could virtually walk alongside them or against them. I didn't really care. I don't care about who this Mandy and this Billy is. I just wanted to walk in virtual New York or something. The ship also had outdoor track, but the windy weather was, well, it's pretty windy, and the hot weather was Well, it was pretty hot. Man, I honestly liked the gym. That was the best part of the cruise ship because there's no one there. There's like 1 or 3 people there, and I was like, oh yes, this is my heaven. Now, to the enchanting 4th day of the journey. We reached the shores of our destination. Behold, a quaint island home to basically 150,000 souls at max. And our tour guide taught us that there's no running water here. If there was, it was a scarcity, and it was mostly a sanctuary for endangered animal species. Without going into too much detail, one of them was a lizard, and you were not allowed to hunt this lizard, but you could eat this lizard. So there was a little bit of a loophole there somehow. During this, it was basically just shopping, oh, and hugging monkeys and embracing sloths, which is probably why I might have gotten sick. The monkeys were hanging out in a big gigantic cage that you could go into, and don't worry, they did not wrestle with you, but we were warned that they might steal from you because they were little kleptomaniacs. You had to be careful with how you acted around them. If you panicked, well, they might smack the crap out of you and go like, ooh, eat, ooh, ah, ah. There was a few monkeys that had a day off, and by that, I mean they were released from the cage, so they don't have to awkwardly steal crap from you and jump on your head. But the one that I saw that had a day off, it had a head injury, and then there was another monkey performing some sort of checkup on it, or it was eating its brains. I'm not entirely sure, but I like to think it was cannibalism. The monkeys were pretty touchy. They were jumping on everyone's heads. They touched my hand. It was only once. It was a fraction of a second, but it was the softest paws I've ever felt. Don't tell my cats, they might get jealous, but my good golly, they have really nice hands for creatures that use hands to travel. I kind of wonder if it was the monkey that was eating the brains of its friends, but I hope not. But if it was, well, it's no wonder I got sick, because it had germs. Apart from the monkey encounters, we also got to hug a sloth. The sloth's fur did not feel pretty good. It was like dry, coarse, and it gets everywhere. It was not pleasant. Essentially, I assume if you take a hairball, it could be yours or your cat's. And if you dried it up in a microwave or an oven, I assume that's what it feels like. Or an extra dry coconut. I mean, I liked holding the sloth though. But you know, the sloth also could have made me sick. I felt pretty bad for the sloth though, because it was kind of getting manhandled. But sloths have really impressive arm strength from what I'm aware. So maybe the way it was manhandled was like a feathery touch to it for all I know. The end of the 4th day was basically going to a mini submarine. We got to look at the ocean floor with its colorful coral reefs, and by that I mean it wasn't very colorful. It was more like just yellow. But they told me that it would be dazzling at night. However, I cannot verify that, for I don't want to go in the middle of the ocean at night. Day 5 and 6 was essentially shopping. Docking at a bustling port for day 5. Thanks to the advice of Novelites, I packed enough underwear. However, for my lack of foresight, I didn't pack enough clothes. But you know, I had a lot of underwear. As fate would have it, I had to endure the sweltering, sticky weather wearing the ultimate nemesis, pants. And not just any pants, but they were black pants. The kind that absorbs heat like a sponge, smacking you around as if you were a wacky inflatable tube man waving in the wind without a care in the world. So day 5 consisted of shop hopping, and I grabbed a rag doll from one of the shops. I don't remember making any other purchases of this because the rest of the day I had a tension headache and I just stayed in bed and I had a fever dream. The dream was I couldn't bring pizza to the 3rd floor of my door because there was a student that used to live there and he was cheese grated to oblivion by the school principal, and his ghost would haunt anyone who dared bring delicious cheese-filled, tomato-splattered pizza to that floor. It kind of became surreal from that point because then I dreamt that I was streaming in a car and Beauty and the East made an appearance and the East was wearing a wife beater shirt, and let's just say he did not treat Beauty that well. I don't know exactly what he did, but she seemed pretty unhappy. And then I received a text from my manager and he said like, hey, sure, you better not show copyrighted movies for this movie watch along. And I said, oops. And I immediately thought, I guess this is getting privated. All of a sudden, Sherlock Holmes appeared as my bodyguard, trailing behind me in a vintage black and white rendition of himself as if he was starring a movie from the 1900s. So yeah, it was basically a normal dream. Day 6. Guess what? More shopping! So we arrived at another bustling port where 2 trusty tour guides led us to a store hopping spree. The first store was a general store and there was a bunch of goods, I guess from like Day of the Dead souvenirs. I really liked it. The Skelebros were really cool to look at. I really wanted to buy more, but you know, that's a little bit too much archive. However, I did pick up a doll. The final store was the tea store, which is another reason that I might have gotten sick. So they had several tea samples. The first being their famous happy tea. Oddly enough, after taking a sip of this, seemingly innocent concoction. That was when my throat started feeling itchy and scratchy, and I wondered, is this really health-friendly as they claim? Because instead of my health becoming a positive slope, it became inverse. So untrue to its name, the tea did not make me happy. I got sick the following week and a half, and I still have a dry cough to this day. That same night, after the usual 3-course meal in the formal dining room, we watched Guardians of the Galaxy 3 in the ship's theater room. Fun movie, by the way. I also ship Nebula and the main character. Don't change my mind. Sorry, Gamora, but Nebula's pretty nice. And then day 7 is basically the end of the trip. Flew back home, drove back home, but not me driving. And now, I'm back to where I belong, in the basement, in my 4-padded safe room.